I'm told this is your first day at this hospital?
Yes, sister. I've just transferred...
Well, I'm sorry to start you off like this, but like all the services, we're suffering from staff shortages. I'm afraid you'll be learning the hard way, and very quickly.
Yes, sister.
Start with the young man in bed 11, on the end with the curtains round. He needs washing and his dressing changed. His name is James Morgan. He's was a captain in the Royal Artillery. A shell exploded next to him. Some of his men carried what was left of him to a field hospital. The doctors there gave what treatment they could, and much to their astonishment, he seemed to recover. He was brought back here after more surgery. I'm telling you this because he's probably someone you'll only see once in your career. You can talk to him if you like. It may help. Off you go then.
I'm Miss Watson. I'm just going to give you a wash and change your dressing.
You carry on. I'm used to it. After a while, you don't think about it. Wash away, my dear.
Sorry, I'll start from the head. Sorry, your head, and work down. Is that okay?
Help yourself.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to...
Look at it this way. There's not as much to wash as you thought. You needn't worry. Everyone has the same reaction the first time they see me. Even the doctors, and there's been plenty of those coming in and out.
I'm sorry, I didn't mean to do that.
But didn't you? The human response is nothing to apologise for. I would have done the same thing as you, and I have done, all too often. I'm sure the psychiatrists have some fanciful name for it, but it's only a natural reaction.
I'll have to lift you up slightly for a moment to wash around your neck.
I'm not going to stop you, am I?
It seems that everyone I know is joining something or other to try and help. My brother David joined the army recently.
What was it that encouraged him to enlist? The grand rallying cry the politicians use? Patriotism? Tell your brother he won't get a medal for being patriotic. Get him to come and see who's lying in the bed next to me. I guarantee it won't be a member of Parliament. He's got nowhere to go but here or the right-hand side of God.
I didn't want him to join, and my mother was very upset at the idea. She tried to stop him. Would you believe she locked him in his bedroom? She laughs at it now, but I can see it hurts. He's a bit older than I am, but my mother says you wouldn't think so at times. She knows what war does to people, to families. On the last day of World War I, my father died on his way home.
I wasn't that fortunate. I'm sorry. I didn't mean...
I can't remember what my father looks like. He was so young when he died. My mother tried to explain to my brother how she felt, but he's a man. He won't listen to her. It's his duty, he says. He's stubborn, I say. I think the world would be a different place if you men listened to women for a change. I just have to turn you on your side.
Ah!
Sorry. That must have been a dreadful ulceration. I'll put a clean dressing on it.
It feels better than it was.
You don't seem to have had any visitors this morning. I expect they'll be along later.
I wouldn't count on them doing that. After a while, they soon drifted away. Who'd want to come and sit and look at me? Even my wife stopped. Ah!
I'm sorry. There. I finished now. It seems to be healing nicely. I'm sorry, I must have hurt you just then.
You've been gentler than some of the other nurses in this ward. The others seem more concerned about some man they know, or what they're going to wear at the local dance. They usually make it sound like it's my fault they can't leave earlier.
Nurse Watson, when you've finished in here...
I've just finished, sister.
Right. Can you deal with Mr. Spooner in bed 3? He needs a bedpan.
Sister, I've been talking to the patient.
Are you having a discussion about me again, sister? You leave my nurse alone. She's been taking better care of me than you ever do, you old trout.
The only response I got from him was when I was changing his dressing.
You're doing it again! You're not listening to me!
The doctors aren't really certain whether he's able to hear or not. As you can see, he has no way of communicating with us.
Listen to me! I'm talking to you now!
They want to try for a little while longer, After that, I don't know what they'll do.
For God's sake, will you listen to me?
If you've finished, nurse. Mr. Spooner?
Yes, sister.
I'm here! Please! Please don't leave me again! Don't leave me in this blackness!